Time and work problem here. We have a tank emptied every day at a fixed point, a fixed time point. But at a certain point on a day, a tank is emptied. Immediately thereafter, either pump A or pump B or both start working until the tank is full. So there are the two pumps here, A or B, and they both work together or individually one of them work together. On Monday, A alone completed filling the tank at 8 p.m. Okay, so we don't know the time for which A has been working for, but it finished the work in 8 p.m. Okay. So this is A alone. Let me keep that as a mark for you guys. On Tuesday, B alone completed the same thing in 6 p.m. So it gets, I mean, the tank I mean, whenever the pumps are started, it starts at a particular fixed time point, right? So for A alone, it's from that time to 8 p.m. And for B alone, it is that time to 6 p.m. Don't immediately start taking variables. Let's look into the rest of it. We know the difference in time is 2 hours. That is pretty obvious. But what else do we know? So on Wednesday, A alone worked till 5 p.m. Okay. So A is working till 5 p.m. and B worked alone from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. to fill the tank. At what time was the tank filled on Thursday? Both pumps were used simultaneously all along. So if both are working together, how much time would it take? This Wednesday information seems crucial. What does it say? Because it's relating A and B somehow. One relation we already know from Monday and Tuesday together. So Monday, A alone finishes the work at 8 p.m. and Tuesday B alone works and finishes the work in at 6 p.m. So one thing that I know for sure is time taken by A and time taken by B are at a difference of 2 hours. So the time is a difference of 2 hours. Don't treat them as variables. It's just a indication here. So this is something which we can understand because they're starting at the same point of time. So this is one relation from Monday and Tuesday. Now from Wednesday, what can we say? Okay, from the combination of Monday and Wednesday, we know that A has not worked for 3 hours. So let me show you in this way. Let's say this is the time when A starts on Monday or any day, right? This is the point when A starts, and this is 8 p.m. So if A works for till 8 p.m., then the work will be completed. So this line is indicating the total work, right? But on this particular day, A has worked for 5 p.m. Till 5 p.m. That is when A has worked till 5 p.m. So let me say indicate these two by some lines. Just 1 second. Yeah. So A on this day has not worked this much, right? Is not completed this part of the work. We highlight it on this way. So this work is not done by A on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, B has completed this block of work, right? So this block of work B completes in 2 hours. So now what we know is whatever A does in 3 hours, that is from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., the same thing B can do in 2 hours. So this is a relation, right? Which tells us that time of A, I mean, that gives us a efficiency ratio being 2:3. So time ratio of A and B should be 3:2, right? So I'm focusing more on time ratio because we have the first relationship or the difference of time of A and time of B, right? So this time of A and time of B should be in the ratio 3:2. So once this is known, the rest of it is pretty easy because this ratio has a difference of 2. So the value should be 6 and 4, right? So now we know that time of A should be 6 hours and time of B should be 4 hours. So these are known to us, right? And because we know A finishes in 8 p.m., that this line is already drawn. So let me use that only. So we now know that A starts at 6 hours before that, so that is at 2 p.m., right? So this unknown time that we had, that we didn't know earlier, this fixed point of time, that is now known. So they're starting at 2 p.m., right? Now the rest of it is easy. I mean, these are pretty standard time and work problem questions, techniques and all, what you use. So let us consider, I mean, we have the times as 6 and 4. So let us consider the total work or the total capacity of the tank, let's say. So total capacity of the tank is 12 liters. So the capacity is 12 liters. The efficiency of A will be 2 liters per hour. And the efficiency of B should be 3 liters per hour, right? So this is pretty straightforward. And when they're working together, so efficiency of A and B, that is what the requirement is, by the way, should be 5 liters per hour. So when they're working together, they'll fill the tank at the rate of 5 liters per hour. And we need to fill this 12 liters of the tank. So the time taken by, let me write it here, time taken by A and B together should be 12 by 5, that is 2.4 hours. So there's some hours and minutes also. So let me write 2 hours and 2 by 5 hours. So that is 24 minutes, right? 1 by 5 is 12 minutes. So 2 hours and 24 minutes starting from 2 p.m., right? Every day, every tank, I mean, every pump is starting at 2 p.m. That is the point when the tank is emptied, already figured out. So from 2 p.m. to our 24 minutes is 4:24 p.m. should be the answer here. So the answer for this question is option B. So pretty standard question. A good relationship. If you force yourself to variables, it will take a lot of time to solve this question. There's not too much into this. Once you understand this relationship, it becomes very easy to solve. I would still say this might take a bit of time to identify the relationship. So I would say somewhere in the range of 1 to 1.5 minutes is fine for this question. If you identify this quickly, then you can actually solve it in less than 1 minute. So less than 1 minute is also fine. That should be the ideal time any which way, but 1 to 1.5 minutes is still fine. And you might do this question in round two, because this relationship, you would not be sure shot identifying this when you're reading it for the first time. And typically you should try solving questions in the first round of scanning those which you can immediately identify. Always keep time to your advantage. The confidence will be with you, and that will definitely help you in the uh, managing the time properly. So that's it for this question. Hopefully everything was understood here. It's a nice way to solve this question, I believe. Thank you.